you hear me? I'm talking to you across the water.
Hi there! Today I am demonstrating a simple blending technique using Copic Sketch Markers and Stampendous Jumbo Cling stamps. Of course, I'll be using my Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I already have my stamps stamped on or mounted onto the Stampendous Jumbo handle. And right now I'm just stamping up my stamp very well with the Tuxedo Memento Black by Tusanico. I like to use the Tusanico ink. It is non-smearing, water-based ink that can be used with the Copic alcohol inks. It's one of the lists of many that you could use. I just like to keep it simple and use this. You also can use Distress Black Soot by Tim Holtz Ranger, but I prefer to just use this. So I'm taking my image and I'm stamping it onto my cardstock. And with the Stampendous Jumbo Cling stamps, you do have to put a little bit of pressure in your stamping to get the even stamped lines. Do it. And there we have the Stampendous Peony that we'll be coloring today. So just with the Copic Sketch Markers, the first thing that you want to do for your blending technique is you want to pick out a color family from the color wheel. Here I have chose the Blue Velvet 11, 13, and 17. So to start off, I'm going to color my entire image using the lightest of my color family, which is the BV11. I'm using the lightest color first, and I'm using short circular motions because I really want to saturate my paper good everywhere that I'm coloring. And this is my personal preference. I like to color in sections. Like, for example, with this flower, I'm going to color just a few petals at a time, and I'm going to make sure that my image is, or excuse me, my paper is well coated with ink. I want there to be a lot of ink in the paper so that when I start adding colors, the darker colors have something to blend with. A good rule of thumb is to look at the back of your paper, and if you can see areas where maybe it isn't quite as saturated, you might want to go over that area again with more ink. And you'll see in a minute why that is important. So I've saturated those two petals with BV11, my lightest color. And now I'm going to come back in with BV17, which is my darkest color, and I'm going to just put in the highlights where I want them. In this case, from the center. And I'm going to kind of highlight the areas that Stampendous has already highlighted with their stamp. And this way I'm now using BV13, and I'm just kind of adding a little bit lighter than that BV17. This is all highlight stuff. Now for the blending, I'm back with my BV11, and I'm going to go over the entire thing again. All of the ink. And what this is going to do, the BV11, the lighter colors in the Copic markers have more alcohol in them, and that's what gives them the blending capabilities. So you can see that has kind of just all blended together. And now on to another petal. There, now that I've finished my image, hopefully you can see how coloring it with the three different colors, using the lightest first, and then using the darkest, then the medium color, and then back over with the lightest color, you can see that it gives it a nice shading and some dimension. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope this was helpful.